Chapter 9. Mark chapter 9, guys. Mark chapter 9. And he said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that there be some of them that stand here, which shall not taste of death, till they have seen the kingdom of God come with power. Now at the 6th day, Jesus talked with him, Peter and James and John, led them up into a high mountain, apart by themselves. He was transfigured before them. His women became shining, exceedingly white, as snow, as no fuller on earth can white them. And there appeared unto them Alice with Moses, and they were talking with Jesus. And Peter answered and said to Jesus, Master, it is good for us to be here. And let us make 3 tabernacies, one for thee, and one to Moses, one for Moses, and one for Alice. And for he wist not what to say, for they were so afraid. And there was a cloud that overshadowed them. A voice came out of the cloud saying, This is my beloved Son, hear him. And suddenly, when they looked round about, they saw no man anymore, and save Jesus only with themselves. As they came down from the mountain, he charged them they should tell no man what things they have said, till the Son of Man were risen from the dead. They kept saying with themselves, questioning one with another, what the rising from the dead shall mean. And they asked him, saying, What say the scribes? And Alice must first come. And he answered and told them, Alice very came first and restored all things, and how it is written of the Son of Man that he must suffer many things, be set a notch, by saying to you that Alice is indeed come, and they have done unto him whatsoever they listed as it is written of him. And when he came to his disciples, he saw a great multitude about them, the scribes questioning with them, and straightway all the people, when they beheld him, were greatly amazed, and running to him saluted him. He asked the scribes, What question ye with them? And one of the multitude answered and said, Master, I have brought unto thee my son, which had a dumb spirit. Whatsoever he talked him, he teared him. He foamed and gashed with his teeth, and penned away. I speak to the disciples, they should cast him out. They could not. He answered him, and said, O faithless generation, how long shall it be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him unto me. And they brought him unto him. And he saw him, straightway the spirit tear him, and he fell on the ground, and wallowed, foaming. Gross. He asked his father how long it is ago since this came into him. He said, Of a child, and oftentimes they cast him into the fire and into the waters to destroy him. But if thou canst do anything, I have compassion on us and help us. And Jesus said unto him, If thou canst believe, all things impossible to him that believed. Straightway the father of the child cried out, said with tears, Lord, I believe, help thou my unbelief. When Jesus saw that the people came running together, he rebuked the false spirit, saying unto him, Dumb, deaf spirit, I charge thee, come out of him, enter no more into him. The spirit cried and rent him sore, and came out of him. He as one is dead, insomuch that many said he is dead. That Jesus took him by the hand and lifted up him. He arose. I have a hard time saying some words. I talk a little too fast. When he was came into the house, his disciples asked him privately, why could not we ask him out? He said unto them, this kind can come forth by nothing, but prayer and fasting. And they departed thence and passed through Galilee. He would not that any man should know it. He taught his disciples and said unto them, the Son of Man is delivered into the hands of man, and they shall kill him. After that he is killed, and he shall rise on the third day. And they understood not this saying, and were afraid of asking him. He came to Casper, and being in the house, he asked them, what was it them ye despised among yourselves by the way? But they held their peace, for by the way they held despised among themselves who should be the greatest. He sat down and called the 12 and said unto them, if any man desire to be first, the same should be last of all, servant all. He took a child and set him in the midst of them. When he had took him in his arms, said unto them, whosoever shall receive one of such children in my name, receive me, and whosoever shall receive me, receive not me, but him that sent me. And John answered him, saying, Master, we saw one casting out devils in thy name. He followed not us. We forbear him, because he has followed not us. But Jesus said, forbear him not, for there is no man which shall do a miracle in my name, that can lightly speak evil of me. For he that is not against us is on our part. For whosoever shall give you a cup of water to drink in my name, because ye belong to Christ, verily I say unto you, he shall not lose his reward. And whosoever shall offend one of those little ones that believe in me, you hear that? Little ones, babies, children. It is better for him that a millstone will hang about his neck, and he will cast into the sea. Please don't do that to a little child who believes in Jesus Christ. If thy hand offend thee, cut it off. It is better for thee to enter life maimed, and then having two hands to go into hell, into the fire that never should be quenched. Don't literally cut off your hand. Please don't cut off your hand, guys. Please don't do that. Please don't cut off your hand. Please don't do that. Where the worm died, not in the fire is not quenched. If their foot offend thee, cut it off. It is better for thee to enter half into life than having 2 foot to be cast into hell, into the fire that never should be quenched. Don't literally do that, by the way. Where the worm died, not in the fire, not quenched. If thy eye offend thee, pluck it out. It's better for thee to enter to the kingdom of God one eye than having 2 eyes to cast it into fire, where the worm died, not the fire, not quenched. For everyone shall be salted with fire, and every sacrifice should be salted with salt. And salt is good. If the salt has lost its saltness, where will ye season it? Have salt in yourselves, and have peace with one another.